హాయ్ అండి, వెల్కమ్ టు టోకీ టాక్స్. ఎలా ఉన్నారు అందరూ? ఇవాల్టి వీడియో స్పెషల్ ఏంటి అంటే హౌ వీ విల్ ప్రొటెక్ట్ అవర్ హౌస్ ఫ్రమ్ పెస్ట్ అనమాట. బయట నుంచి మనం ఇంటిని ఎలా శుభ్రం చేసుకుంటామో, పురుగులు అట్లాంటివి ఏమీ లోపలికి జరపడుకోకుండా ఎలా మనం కాపాడుకుంటామో అన్నది ఈ వీడియో. మనకు ఎవరు వచ్చి చేస్తారు, ఎలా చేస్తారు అన్నది ఈ వీడియోలో మీకు అంత క్లియర్గా చూపిస్తున్నాను. ఇది మా ఇల్లు క్లీన్ చేసేకి వచ్చారనమాట వాళ్ళు. పెస్ట్ కంట్రోల్ అని చెప్పి ఒక కంపెనీ అది. సో లెట్స్ గెట్ ఇన్ టు ద వీడియో.
It takes about 7-14 days from when that touches, say, like a wasp or a yellow jacket for it to do them in.
Okay.
But it means that those nests don't take hold. They can still look around a little bit, but there's not much to stop them from doing that.
Okay. So, like, how many, after this, how many days you will do this one?
Roughly 90. 90.
90 days?
Yeah, you asked how long it lasts for?
Okay.
Yeah, it lasts about 90 days. That's why we show up every 3 months.
Okay, every 3 months you will do this, right?
Correct. No, if you ever pressure wash the house or anything like that.
No, we did not do.
Done right before we do this.
Uh-huh.
Our stuff is very weather resistant, but a pressure washer will strip it. That's nasty. So a nice clean house, easy job for me. And for the deck, I do one pass that's not really doing much of anything besides letting you know if anything's hiding there.
Okay.
Because it's not fun to be at ground level and then have 12 things come out and say hi. That looks like we're doing just fine now. Upstairs. The dust is kind of sticky, so it's doing a little bit of the work for me. Just trying to be nice and thorough with it. No.
సో ఈ ఎంప్లాయీ ఎంత పర్ఫెక్ట్గా చేశారంటే, అండ్ చాలా ఓపిక్గా చేశారనమాట. ఆయన ఫస్ట్ డే అంట ఇవాళ. ఫస్ట్ ఈ కంపెనీలో జాయిన్ అవ్వడం ఫస్ట్ డే, అండ్ మా ఇల్లు వాజ్ ద ఫస్ట్ హౌస్ అంట టు క్లీన్.
I got a little bit of wind, kiddo. I'm having a hard time hearing you. But I'm gonna have to keep up working. That. Get it up under the deck. I'll get back on it in a second.
ఇల్లంతా హైట్కి సరిపోయే స్టిక్ ఆయన దగ్గర ఉంది, అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్. ఎంత పొడుగు కావాలంటే అంత పొడుగు వస్తుందన్నమాట. అండ్ వన్ థింగ్, అసలు ఎందుకు క్లీన్ చేస్తారు అంటే, పైన ఎల్లో జాకెట్స్ అని అండ్ లేకపోతే హనీ బీస్ ఇవన్నీ పైన ఇల్లు కట్టుకుంటాయి అన్నమాట. లైక్ చిన్న చిన్న గూడ్లు కట్టుకుంటాయి అన్నమాట వెళ్ళి. సో వాటన్నిటిని క్లీన్ చేసే కోసము మనము ఇట్లాంటి వాళ్ళని హైర్ చేసుకోవాలి. దీస్ ఆర్ లైక్ ప్రొఫెషనల్ సర్వీస్ అన్నమాట.
You just curious or telling your friends?
I'm curious, and also I want the video.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, any questions you have, fire away.
Yeah, after this video, I'll talk to you.
Sure. I'm gonna have to keep working. I have a really, really full one.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
just stand and do the
Okay, you
Q&A
cannot
for too
talk
long.
after
I do
that. Okay.
apologize, but I got a 94-degree day on
Oh,
and I got 19 stuffs to do.
oh, today?
Yep. 16 I can easily finish in a day. So let's see, that one little wasp you saw up there, that was a solitary wasp.
Uh-huh.
Probably a bird's nest wasp. My dust is going to take care of it like it does any other bug, but since it doesn't have like 12 little friends hanging out with it, it's not going to look impressive. It's just going to not be there one day.
Okay.
So you'll still see those things just kind of in the area, but those will never come after you. The solitary wasps, unless you go and squeeze it, they really don't care about what you're up to.
Okay.
Let's see. Already got that corner up there. And you are welcome to follow me for as long as you like. That's kind of the gist of it, though. I'm getting cracks and crevices. That dust travels a good distance. So as long as I can get that right up in corners and grooves and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it really spreads up in there for me. And the idea with that is if there's ever like a little hidden yellow jacket thing Or any kind of bugs in general, really, if they're like hiding like under the eaves or something like that.
Oh, no.
The idea is if we coat a couple of yellow jackets in it, then they carry the dust into the nest for us.
Okay.
And within a couple of weeks, eliminate the whole nest. And that's good when you can't get a whole ladder and scoop something out.
Okay.
The only downside is it can take a little time.
ఇప్పుడు ఆయన క్లీన్ చేసే ప్లేస్లో ఏమో ఒక చిన్న ఏదో బగ్స్ అలా గూడు కట్టుకున్నాయంట. సో ఇప్పుడు ఆయన క్లీన్ చేసేటప్పుడు అవి అలా బయటకు వచ్చాయన్నమాట. సో వాటిని ప్రొటెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నా, అంటే అది ఇంకా పెద్దగా అవ్వకోకుండా ఆ నెస్ట్ని తీసేసి అక్కడ కొంచెము వాళ్ళు తెచ్చుకున్న పెస్ట్ మందు ఒకటి ఉంటుంది, అది అక్కడ వేస్తారనమాట. చూసారా అక్కడ అది కనిపిస్తున్నాయి కదా మీకు బీస్, ఆ బీస్ అనమాట. అలాంటి బీస్ అన్నిటినీ క్లీన్ చేస్తారనమాట వీళ్ళు.
So what are you going to do with that now?
So what I'm going to do is the same kind of thing. I happen to have just a spare one of the poles with me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to do the same kind of thing, but I'm just going to lean it up there and leave it. Because if I just lean it in front of their little entry point, they'll attack the top.
Okay.
Now if I just hit it like for a good like solid minute kind of thing, I'm going to coat that in enough dust that it should do the job. But I find when they're good and hidden like that, if I really let them attack it and a bunch of individuals get covered in it as opposed to the area, then they're infiltrating the nest with that dust a lot better for me and it works faster.
Okay.
Still give it a couple of weeks, and the reason for that is that when there's a nest hidden, all of their little eggs and stuff hatch like every few days, like 3 to 5 days-ish, depending on what kind of wasp it is. So it's staggered. So the dust sticks in there for that time, but then as stuff hatches, new stuff needs to come into contact with it, which is why it just takes a couple of weeks for them to clear all the way out.
Okay.
You'll have most of this information in that email too, by the way. I'm like freshly caffeinated after lunch, so I know I'm a bit of a fast talker.
No problem. సో ఇప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి పైన అక్కడ ఒక నెస్ట్ ఉందన్నమాట. సో ఆ నెస్ట్ని ఎలా వాళ్ళు తీసేస్తారు, దానికోసం ఎలాంటి ప్రికాషన్స్ తీసుకుంటున్నారో చూద్దాం. So does it have something to that one, like some medicine or some spray?
Yeah, honestly, it looks like baby powder, just a white powder kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
If you had it right side by side with baby powder, it wouldn't look like a difference kind of thing.
Okay.
Obviously, this one smells a little bit less pleasant if you get it like right in here.
Oh.
But it is largely for bugs, so that's not a big concern.
Okay.
Now, it looks like that might not be a very big nest, and I just made them mad as they were coming home. So
Huh.
I'm going to leave that there for a little bit. We'll see what attacks it.
Okay.
One way or another, even if a nest was just getting started, there isn't really anything going on there. The dust will stick behind, so if they try to build, it'll take care of it. Let's see. There they are. Make sure I'm
You got them? Yeah.
Yeah, they don't like things blocking their We don't
A
have
bird.
license for birds, unfortunately.
Yeah, the bird was going inside of that black thing. So
So that's a heat sink. So if you've got something living in there, the easy answer is just turn on the chimney or whatever's going on over there and you'll flush it out.
Oh,
But we don't have a license to deal with birds. So if something's living in there and you needed it removed, unfortunately we'd have to pass you off to a different company.
okay.
ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా మన ఇంట్లో ఒక బర్డ్ నెస్ట్ పెట్టుకుంది అనుకోండి, అది వాళ్ళు తీయరనమాట. బర్డ్ నెస్ట్ ఈజ్ అ న్యాచురల్ అని. సో అవి అలాంటివి తీయాలి అంటే దే షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఏ ప్రాపర్ లైసెన్స్ అనమాట. సో దే హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ రూల్స్ అండ్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్. ఇక్కడ చిక్ మంక్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, వాటిని కూడా వాళ్ళు ఏమీ చేయరు. వై? బికాస్ దోస్ ఆర్ న్యాచురల్ అండ్ దే బిలాంగ్స్ టు ద నేచర్ అని.
See, which one was it? We got a pretty packed day to wait up too much,
Okay.
but this is a granular product. This acts as just like kind of a repellent. We do this in a barrier around the home. If
Okay.
you had our flea and tick service, we would do it kind of around the entire lawn.
Okay.
And this is just ant bait. I get this along the way in your high moisture sources, walkways, stuff like that. Anywhere that traps moisture is places that ants like. They like to get under here, then they have a little bit of protection.
Okay.
A little bit of moisture gets trapped, that kind of thing. With ant bait, if there are ants around, it makes it worse before it gets better because they just think it's food.
Oh.
It has to build up in their systems for a couple of weeks. Same with the liquid we do on the foundation. Anything we do for ants takes a couple of weeks because the queen is the only one that matters.
Okay.
She can replace her whole nest in a couple of weeks, give or take, depending on what kind of species it is. But a couple of weeks, she can replace all that stuff.
Okay.
So we need to do the slow build, make sure that the food is getting brought to her, and then it takes out the whole nest. Now I'm gonna scoot ahead, do this. It's gonna be a nice quick one.
ఇప్పుడు ఆయన చేసేది ఏంటి అంటే యాంట్స్ అండ్ టిక్స్ ఆ రెండిటిని యూనో లోపలికి రాకుండా అండ్ మా లాన్లో ఉంటే కూడా అవి చనిపోతాయి అన్నమాట. సో వాటి కోసం వేస్తున్నాడు ఆయన ఆ పెస్ట్ కంట్రోల్.
Moisture activated, so it actually doesn't typically even do anything until like the next day. The morning dew kind of melts it like fertilizer. It melts down by the grass.
So can we on the sprinklers then?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Absolutely can. Sprinkler system kind of thing. Like they won't even be home necessarily.
Yeah.
Then I'll just hear it while I'm like against the house. I'm like, wet or am I lucky? There's nothing to do but wait and see where they fire from.
సో ఇప్పుడు ఆయన వర్క్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఆల్ కంప్లీట్ అయిపోయింది. లాస్ట్లో ఆయన వెళ్ళిపోయేటప్పుడు ఆయన కొంచెం ఇంట్రొడక్షన్ ఇమ్మని అడిగాను. సో
What is that?
చూద్దాం.
This is the liquid that is going to go on your foundation.
Okay.
This
So
is
what
going
does
to
what does it do? What does it do?
So, bugs don't even notice it's there. It builds up as they walk back and forth over it, which is great for ants that send scouts out to a spot and just like for days they'll be over back and forth in the same area exploring it. So every time they're doing that, it's like trekking mud on your feet. And then they bring all of that mud back home, trek it through their nest, and then it builds up in the nest.
Okay.
And takes out the whole nest at once kind of thing.
Okay.
I missed a couple of cobwebs around the base of this. I will get those before I head off, I promise.
Okay.
But I was looking at the up tall stuff a little bit more. So this goes about 1 foot up, 1 foot out from the foundation.
Uh-huh.
It's nice and strong so it doesn't get spread around very much. Scoop. You have a popular kind of bush for like light wasp activity.
Uh-huh.
There isn't a nest in here or I'd already be getting attacked by stuff.
Okay.
But wasps are actually predators. They like to hunt down spiders and caterpillars and stuff like that. And just the rhododendrons get a lot of that kind of stuff on them. They are usually popular, especially for the paper wasps and yellow jackets.
Okay.
And there you go. Now, foundation. This. This is for the foundation or anywhere like ants are specifically trailing.
Okay.
We were looking pretty clean. I didn't see a lot of mounds sticking up along the walkways or anything like that. So I think just the foundation is where this is going to stay. Touch of that. So if you see like a couple dead spiders turn up in the basement over the next couple of weeks, not the most attractive side effect, but it means our stuff worked. They had to walk through it.
Okay.
Pretty much if you see dead bugs turn up in your house, again, that's not super, super pretty, but you can chalk that up to us. That. Got all the vegetables there, so we're going to leave that alone. Right here, just a little bit. Nice and covered. And then, that over. That's pretty much enough space. scooted toys out of the way, so we're good there. Scoot this over just a little bit. Get stuff on it. And it doesn't take too much. The idea is this is just water with the actual liquid stuff in it. So the water spreads it out.
Okay.
Let's make it a nice even coating, and once it dries, it's just the product stuff left behind.
Okay.
My goodness, it is toasty. You need more shade around your house.
You're true.
I did do a little bit of ant bait just under the deck itself, so if you see any, like I think I already mentioned it, I say it a lot of times in a day though. If you see anything stirred up, just give it a few days, it should
Let
wind
it-
itself down.
Okay.
The bait and the liquid take roughly 2 weeks to do their job. Like 2 to 3 weeks if it's like a big carpenter ant nest kind of thing. Little tiny ones are usually more on the 2 weeks or less marker. Gardeners, they just pockmark it. Like they dig it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like they never actually mess anything. They don't even get into your vegetables. Not really. It's just they mess.
Sometimes they bite the vegetables when they are very fresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's even more annoying because they bite it and they go away. They don't
Yeah,
the
they
whole
don't
thing.
eat
Like
them.
woodchucks, they'll just eat your whole garden. But at
Oh.
least they ate it. The chipmunks, though, it's like, come on, at least eat what you chewed on.
They just taste it and just leave it off.
Yup. It's a lot of rodents. They like to nibble on stuff.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let me get a little bit of a web head thing so I can clean those last couple bits up. But that's it.
Okay.
That is the service. Yeah, dusting, graining, that kind of stuff. I will remember to take my de-webbing pole from the front.
Okay.
That must have just been getting started because I don't see like a little cloud around that or anything. That was probably just that little one going in and trying to get set up. But like I said, even so, I'll give it a couple of weeks just because I don't know how long she's been. I don't know if she has friends,
Okay.
and I don't know how long she's been getting set up.
Can I see inside your truck?
One more time.
Can I see inside your truck?
I haven't swept it out in the last couple of days, so I'm actually gonna keep that one shut.
Okay. So much.
Like I said, I'm actually wicked camera shy. I'm glad I like pulled it together for this. I was like just trying not to think about it.
But it's very
yeah,
sunny day, but you worked hard. You're sweating a lot.
Just a little tiny bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm half French. If it's over 60, this is just what I look like. But anyway, that is what I got for you. You folks stay nice and safe. I'm going to collect that pole.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. Now I'm just being chatty.
You are in a hurry and you have 13 appointments today.
Just a few more, yeah.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Alan Sullivan.
Hi, Ellen Sullivan. Thank you for your service.
No worries. Nice to see you. We will see you again in a few months. I realize I'm probably not looking right at the camera, so I'm just looking around at this video.
Okay.
So that's good. Anyway, you have a good one. Stay safe, folks, okay?
Okay, bye-bye.
సో వీళ్ళ సర్వీస్ ఇలా అయిపోయాక వీళ్ళు ఒక చిన్న నోట్ ఇస్తారనమాట వాళ్ళ కంపెనీ పేరు అండ్ వాళ్ళు ఇవాళ మనకు చేసిన సర్వీసెస్ ఏంటి ఏమేమి యూనో మెడిసిన్ యూస్ చేశారు పెస్ట్ యూస్ చేశారు అన్నవి అన్నీ మనకు అక్కడ టిక్ మార్క్ ఇచ్చిపోతారనమాట. ఆయన ఫస్ట్ డే జాబ్ అనమాట ఈ కంపెనీలో. అది ఆయన వెళ్ళిపోయాక ఒక 3 to 4 అవర్స్కి వాళ్ళ మేనేజర్ వచ్చారండి. వచ్చి మొత్తం ఇల్లంతా ఇన్స్పెక్షన్ చేశాడనమాట. ఎలా చేశాడు ఫస్ట్ డే ఆఫ్ వర్క్ అని. సో హీ వాస్ చెకింగ్ మా ఇల్లంతా చెక్ చేసి కరెక్ట్గా చేశాడా లేదా అని చూసి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ద వీడియో అండి. హోప్ యూ ఆల్ లైక్ దిస్ వీడియో. సీ యూ ఆల్ ఇన్ ద నెక్స్ట్ వీడియో. బాయ్.